Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, friends. It's time once again to journey into imagination as we watch The Twilight Zone, Season 1, Episode 2, One for the Angels. Friends, I am so excited to watch this show that there's no time to bamf and only time to get to the good stuff. If you could do me a quick favor though and hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel and it allows me to alert you next time it's time for the Twilight Zone or any of our sci-fi fare. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And if you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But my dear friends, all that is then and this is now, and now it's once again time to journey into the unknown as we watch The Twilight Zone, Season 1, Episode 2, One for the Angels. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And away we go!
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man.
I need to get this. I need to memorize all this. Here we go, friends. Okay, we were promised a toy maker.
Lovely things, calamine lotion, good for sunburns. And this is for how about binoculars?
You're selling everything, bud.
Man on a sidewalk named Lou Bookman, age 60-ish.
Lou Bookman.
But in just a moment, Lou Bookman will have to concern himself with survival. Because as of 3 o'clock this hot July afternoon, he'll be stalked by Mr. Death.
Oh my God, breaking the wall. That was so well done with the music. Oh, that gave me chills. Mr. Death. Oh, Jesus. Lou Bookman versus Mr. Death.
Hi, Lou. Hello, darling. Oh, here. I've some candy.
What a nice guy.
Now, the Lou Bookman Social and Ice Cream Hour takes place right after supper. The regular time now. Don't forget. Bye, Lou.
Why would Death be after this guy unless he's gonna die? I mean, he seems like a nice guy.
Louis J. Bookman, age 69, right?
I'll be 70 in September.
Occupation pitchman, right?
Yeah, that's right.
A salesman.
Father's place of birth, Detroit, Michigan. Mother's place of birth, Syracuse, New York, right?
That's right. My goodness, you got it all down in that book there.
Sure does.
And your departure is at midnight tonight.
My departure?
Is he scheduled to die?
Hi, Maggie.
The key's bent, Lou. Can you fix it?
Oh, sure. Come on right in. Come on in.
He'll be gone.
This gentleman came here to ask me a lot of questions.
What gentleman?
That gentleman.
She can't see me or hear me.
Why not?
Why not what, Lou?
Oh my God.
Oh, it's a game. The Invisible Man. Goodbye, Invisible Man. See you after supper, Lou.
She's good. You got a note on your door, Lou.
Now, don't you think you'd better start making your arrangements?
Arrangements for what?
For your departure.
My departure where?
Oh my God.
Everyone has to go sometime.
Go? You mean?
That's right. You, Mr. Bookman, fall into the category of natural causes.
Natural cause.
Oh no.
Number one, I find you a very devious sort.
Oh my God.
You're deaf?
Exactly, Mr. Bookman. Now.
Oh, Lou, you're in some deep shit, buddy.
I don't think I've had a sick day in 20 years.
That's as it may be, but departure time is set for midnight, and departure will be midnight.
Oh my God.
We do listen to appeals, but...
Really?
There are 3 major categories of appeals. One is hardship cases. Now, do you have a wife or family who might suffer beyond a reasonable...
No.
The second category is priority cases, statesmen, scientists, men on the verge of discoveries. take it you're not working on any major scientific pursuit at the moment.
It's making kids happy, man.
I don't think you're qualified here either. Unfinished business of a major nature.
I've never flown in a helicopter, that's it. I have never flown in...
Insufficient, Mr. Bookman.
And you keep popping up in corners of the room that I've never even seen before.
Is there anything else, Mr. Bookman?
He's got a Murphy bed.
Something a man has yearned for and something he might accomplish given an extension.
Do you have anything, Lou?
A pitch big enough for the skies to open up. You know, a pitch for the angels. Of course, that wouldn't mean very much to you, but it mean a great deal to me. For one moment in my whole life, I would have done something successful.
Oh.
Children would be very proud of me.
The children?
Yes. I've always had quite a fondness for children. You know.
Keep working on that, Lou.
You'd require a delay until...
Until I make a pitch. You know, the kind of pitch I was talking to you about there.
One for the angels, you mean?
That's right. One for the angels.
For the angels, man.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Bookman, but no.
That's a good one, dude.
Unfortunately, Mr. Bookman, an ability to succeed in a given professional venture is really hardly of a major...
It's all he's got. It's all he's ever had.
Under the circumstances, I believe I can grant you a delay.
Until?
What do you mean, until? Until you've made this pitch you're talking about.
I can live till then? Oh, thank
now,
you.
about this pitch, Mr. Bookman, when might we expect it?
He just gave it.
Mr. Bookman, I have the very odd feeling that you're taking advantage of me.
Oh, you have? Well, that's a pity. Because I am.
Dude, you're going to turn around. He's going to be right there.
This is much more serious than you imagine.
Lou, you're not going to get away from him.
It's much more complex than you realize, what you've just done.
He's delayed death. That's the pitch.
Here I've gone out of my way to help you, and this is the way you repay me.
Lou.
It won't just end here, you understand. There'll be consequences, you see.
We made a bargain that I don't have to go until I make a pitch. And you'll have to wait till I make that pitch.
Listen, he can do other stuff.
I've been forced to select an alternative.
Oh, no, not Maggie. Oh, my God.
I swear to you, I never had no chance to stop at all.
Well, did someone send for a doctor? Get an ambulance.
I'll go.
Oh, my God. Careful, Lou, careful.
You're gonna be all right, darling. You're gonna be just fine.
She'll be able to see him now.
Lou?
Yeah?
Who's that man?
Who's that man?
Oh, no.
Now listen, I'll go. Never mind the pitch. I don't even want to wait. I'll go right now. You can't take her. I'll go with you and...
You got to make your pitch, Lou. You got to do it quick, dude. God, this is so good. Holy shit.
Doctor?
It's hard to tell. She's a very sick little girl, but we'll know soon. She should hit a crisis by midnight.
Oh, no.
I won't let him come in.
Lou, you can't stop this guy conventionally. You should know that by now. Oh, my God. The shadow work is so great.
Mr. Death, that little girl's only 8 years old. I'm ready now.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bookman, but I had to make other arrangements. It's impossible to change them now.
And if you're not in there?
That would be pretty much unheard of. You see, if I didn't get in there at precisely midnight, then the whole timetable would be upset.
Make your pitch.
Oh, I very often have a late sale. Very often.
Not many customers.
Oh, they'll be here.
There's one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Go, Lou.
an almost unbelievable attention to detail. A piquant interweaving of gossamer softness.
Can you sell a tie to death and keep him from being in there in 15 minutes?
Unbelievable, isn't it? As strong as steel, yet as fragile and delicate as shantung silk.
Keep going, Lou.
Research and labor to develop this.
God, tension.
It is smuggled in by oriental birds, especially trained for ocean travel. It takes 832 crossings to supply enough thread to go around one spool. And tonight...
This is the pitch, buddy.
I'll take all you have.
Keep going, Lou.
And now for the piece de resistance. An item never before offered in this or any other country. A willing, capable, worldly, highly sophisticated, wonderfully loyal right-hand man.
How's that?
Me, Louis J. Bookman, the first model of his kind.
Oh,
With a certificate of 4 years serviceability. He eats little, he sleeps little. He rests only occasionally.
a friend.
Because, my dear man, I offer you.
You missed it. You can't take her.
Give her the sedatives every 3 hours, Mrs. Polanski. She'll be all right. She just needs a lot of...
Oh, Lou will be dead out here.
She's all right.
Oh, I thought he was going to be dead. Oh,
And you made me miss my appointment.
Thank God.
thank God.
A most persuasive pitch, Mr. Bookman.
The best one.
Quite a pitch. Very effective. It's the best I've ever done.
You can take me now.
So big that the sky would open up.
Pitch for the Angels.
One for the Angels.
I guess it's time for me now.
As per our agreement.
Oh, excuse me, I forgot something. I'll be back in a minute. You never know who might need something up there. Up there?
Up
Yeah.
there, Mr. Bookman.
Yeah.
You made it.
But throughout his life, a man beloved by the children, and therefore a most important man. Couldn't happen, you say? Probably not in most places. But it did happen
Great camera shot. Good crane shot.
in the Twilight Zone.
Oh my God. I absolutely wept in that one.
A Colt 45. Mr. Dan Duryea stars in Mr. Denton on Doomsday. Next week on the Twilight Zone. We hope you'll be able to be with us. Thank you, and good night.
Oh my God. Holy smokes, is that good? Holy smokes, was that good? All right, everybody, we just finished watching the second episode of the first season of The Twilight Zone, One for the Angels. And the only thing left to do is talk about it. All right, everybody, we just finished the second episode of the first season of The Twilight Zone, One for the Angels, and I had to look up the actor's name, but Murray Hamilton is the person that played Mr. Death. I know him from, he's the mayor in Jaws, and The Graduate. He's Mr. Robinson in The Graduate, married to Anne Bancroft, and for what that's worth in The Graduate. Ed Wynn, who played Lou Bookman, I thought he did a fantastic job, you know, almost very theatrical, very stage, almost vaudevillian, you know what I mean? Like he was just seemed, he had those type of like, you know, showman qualities, again, it translated so well into him being, you know, like a salesman, a pitchman. I always love stories about like deals with, like Faustian deals with the devil and things like that, but there was one show that I saw a long time ago. It was in a theater in the Round in New York, and it was George C. Scott was playing. It was On Borrowed Time was the name of the play, and basically the you know, to boil it down, it was similar circumstance. George C. Scott's character did not want to die. Death was there for him, and he was able to. If I remember this correctly, he was able to trick Death into getting caught in a tree. And so like Death couldn't leave. And then when Death was caught in this tree, everyone stopped dying. You know, and so a lot of things happen, but I really like the idea, and I always think that they're interesting stories to really sort of for an audience to kind of digest when you're watching it. You know, initially there's always that pushback, and at least for the examples and the things that I'm thinking of, you know, when Death comes calling, there's oh, I've got more to do, I need to do that, I need to do this, but then whenever it's sort of put into perspective, and usually it's when somebody much younger, even a child like we saw with Maggie, they're threatened, that the person realizes, you know what, no, I need to do this. I need to go. I need to basically be brave about it, put on a brave face and do it. And, you know, not to spoil any of the other ones that I mentioned there, but, you know, we saw that in this episode, and I thought it was so great. And I love the idea that they were able to have Lou, his great pitch was to Death. and Death bought it, hook, line, and sinker. You know, Death completely was in, you know, what is that? What is this? Which again, is that a little hokey that he'd be like so tied up with a tie? No, you know, I don't, because that was Lou's moment. And whether or not Death was playing into it or not, you know, that's certainly something I thought of. Like Death was like, oh, what do you got next? You know, but it doesn't change the fact that that was Lou's greatest pitch. Whether it was being, you know, whether Death was shining him on a little bit, you know, or kind of, you know, fibbing a bit about just how incentivized he was to purchase. But it was a pitch because, again, he was able to save Maggie's life when it hung in the balance. He could have walked away. He couldn't have done, you know, he could have been as selfish as he wanted to be, and Death likely would have taken that little girl. An incredibly well done, incredibly tense episode. The one thing that I wish about that, and again, you know, we're allowed to do this, you know, we're allowed to say these certain things because, you know, the show is so great. And I just think the one thing would have been if he had presented that last bit, I've got one thing left to sell, and it's me. It's Louis Bookman. And, you know, I will, for 4 years, I think he said 4 years, I will be at your side. If you need anything, I will be there. I'll be your right-hand man. I think I would have liked it if Death had been like, you know what? That was the greatest pitch I've ever had. And the one thing that I don't have that I didn't think anybody could sell me was friendship, you know? And like they would have walked off together, and, you know, Lou would have been with Death for 4 years, you know? Like that would have been like his pitch, his like, you know, save that little girl, you know, and we can hang out, dude, you know? I know you're lonely as hell. Let me come with you. And I don't know, again, that's just me being stupid, but I just thought that's where they were going with it. And, you know, in my head canon, that's what happened. You know what I mean? I think that they hang out and Death kind of wins in that one too. The reason why I say that is that means that Death wasn't lying about being enticed by the pitch that Lou was giving. He actually bought it. And if that's the case, the terms of the deal were 4 years. I think that would have been great. Really cool stuff. The whole episode was fantastic. I tell you what, friends, if this is what we can come to expect, these little, and again, they're very, very simple. You know, you're going to die. I don't want to die. You're going to die. What if I still need to make one great pitch? Okay, that sounds good enough to me, but I'm going to have to find an alternative, Maggie. And I mean, it's just a straight linear line of storytelling that results in basically allowing these actors to portray the characters to you know, get to the heart of what this argument, what this entire moment is, the motivations of Death, basically, the motivations of Lou. You know, what did he want? What did he need? And the realization that came over Edwin's face when he realized, and one for the angels is such a great line. I always say, you know, hey, let's do it one more time for the mockingbird, because that's what we said as kids. You know, if you got something wrong, one for the mockingbird. All right, and we do it again. One for the angels is a great sort of, you know, something so good even the angels would take notice of it. You know, I just love that. I love the idea. I love the heart about it. And again, with a show and an episode that's dealing with death and has a child's life hanging in the balance, it is a tremendously hopeful episode. You know, it ends on such almost like a relief, you know, like, all right, Lou's doing what he needed to do. Lou went out as a hero. And I just think that that's absolutely fantastic. Again, if this is what I can expect from the Twilight Zone, it's going to take everything I can not to burn through these. I mean, I'm going to have to do several a week, or I'm just not going to be able to function, because Where Is Everybody and One for the Angels, absolute bangers, my friend. There's nothing more to say. Friends, if you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel, and it allows me to alert you next time it's time for a little Twilight Zone. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. But my dear friends, all that is then, and this is now, and unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye from the Twilight Zone. And normally, we say goodbye from somewhere in the episode. As a reward for being the Greek chorus, for being a dutiful audience, we get to say goodbye from somewhere in the episode. But with the Twilight Zone, we're doing something a little bit different. We're saying some things as a result of the Twilight Zone. So where do we end? Well, friends, we end at the following evening, when all of the kids gather at that magical time after dinner and they all raise an ice cream to their gone but never forgotten hero, Lou. Friends, until such time as we can take another trip into the Twilight Zone, Vulcan roll, and I'll see you.